Ira Nathaniel Hinckley built this fort in 1867. This is inside Ira Hinckley's cabin that he and his family lived in during this period of time. This is the main gate going into the fort. Outside here is where the people gathered waiting to get inside. Inside they found the refuge they needed from their travels. The travelers received hot meals and a place to rest. Here we are inside the fort. As you look around, you will see 6 rooms on each side. The 6 rooms you are looking at now are for the daily functions of the fort, which include the telegraph office, the main dining room area, laundry area, and as we continue to swing around to this side of the fort, these rooms were all bedrooms reserved for the Hinckley family and their guests. Here you see the stagecoach and post office area. The desk where visitors would write and receive their letters. And here we have the couch for waiting for the stagecoach. Oh, doesn't that look comfortable? This is the heart of the fort, the telegraph office. This is where the fort kept in constant communications with Salt Lake City and church headquarters. It told church headquarters in Salt Lake City the daily happenings and conditions of the fort, so the church would know how to help them. This is the actual telegraph that was used at this fort. In just a few minutes, you will hear it actually working. And that is an old-fashioned telegraph at work. This is a dining area.
top rows. And oh, this is cool. Look how small those chairs are. Alright, these will be uncomfortable. Yep, liquid double oven stove number 12.
That thing weighs like 1,000 pounds.
Oh yeah.
That would be heavy. Can you imagine?
Trying to get that out of the wagon and into your
Well,
house.
that, but also carrying that across from wherever it came from.
That too.
You have to have a thing on the wall. Those
Yeah.
are bread pans. And a butter churn. I'm not sure what that dial crank thing is.
Probably something to do with flour.
Oh! Possibly.
Ooh, I don't like what's happening out
I
there.
think it's so funny that it's over.
Here we have a washing and weaving room. I got down an old way of doing your clothes and things.
One thing that's nice about this area,
Uh-huh.
this particular the code for it,
Yeah.
is each room has purpose.
Uh-huh.
Whereas everything that we just saw would be crammed into one space.
Yeah.
But here, you've got space to do the laundry. In there, you had the space to do the eating and dining, and then in the next
Uh-huh.
room. And so I bet, yeah, it was hard work, but I'll bet they liked having the space. Yep, and when clothes got to be so old you couldn't wear them anymore, they would weave them into a rug like this.
Mm-hmm.
They knew what recycle meant.
Uh-huh.
Down there. I don't know if they have dominoes on the table.
Or that probably went up. I'm wondering if at one point that it wasn't so much the roof as it was, because you can see the turrets at the top between the chimney. At least I think those are turrets. So I wonder if that roof is new and it would have been, because obviously a fort you can go all the way around and there would have been turrets at the top. So
Yep, when they
I wonder
built
if that
this-
went up to probably went up to the roof.
They were afraid an all-out Indian war would break out. That's why they built the fort the way they did. But there was peace for about 25 years it operated.
That, I think, is a Spencer repeating rifle.
It might say on the sign there.
No. But basically, it would take probably a mini ball
Mm-hmm.
and the hammer. You pull the hammer back. You put your
Yeah.
percussion cap on there. After you put your bullet, I don't know where you would feed it into the. You probably feed it through the side there, or that opened up or something. I don't know. And then you put your percussion cap on there and you pull the trigger back. It was a one shot.
Mm-hmm.
This here, this little thing of wood on the window,
Yeah.
this is what they would use to tighten the tension on the ropes on the bed.
Oh.
Because they would sag.
Yeah.
And there was a dial somewhere on here that you would slip it into and you would turn it. and it would tighten up the ropes.
Oh, be darned.
And then that on the top, that's a roller, and they would use it to roll the yeah, there's just not much light in here during the day.
Mm-mm.
Probably why they
This
were.
is what my house, this is what my place looks like during the day. I hardly have any lights on during the day. One of these rooms has this spinning wheel, and that's where I learned the story of Pop Goes the Weasel. The spinning wheel is the weasel, and as they turned the crank, they would sing, round and round the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel, the monkeys, and then when it says Pop Goes the Weasel, that means the skein had gone around enough times that you had a whole skein of yarn. Pop Goes the Weasel.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if I see it, I'll show it to you. I guess it's a good thing I've done this before because I know the facts. There you go. Oh. See this bed? Look at how short this bed is. Brigham Young, being as tall as he was, he would have to sleep sitting up.
Yeah.
Your light source.
Yeah, you can't see anything in
Oh,
here.
you'd be sitting in your office or whatever. Ah, there goes the sun. Okay, I can't work. Like. Oh, it's the clock. What the hell is that? I can hear the clock.
Oh yeah.
See, that's how good my hearing is. I can hear that over that.
Wow. I envy you.
No, you don't. It'd be like a dog
There
snoring
it is.
every
That's
day.
the weasel. Okay, so you see that wheel thing and how it's got the yarn on it? I think there's like 30 cranks, and the little knob behind it would go pop, and that's how they knew they had a full skein. And so they would spin it and they would sing, round and round the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where that song comes from.
That's crazy.
Did you see that?
Yep, I got that.
Monkey got his arm done, pop goes the weasel. Something I learned from my best.
Well, this is the first time I could have used a light.
That stuff was made out of lye. Really hard. I just already have through the mix with animal fat online. You know, even though I'm running so old, if we were traveling, we came in and we saw how cozy it was. I'd be like, oh, I don't care if there's from me, you know, there's this technology. Oh my gosh, that sucks. And I'll bet those are the files where I with the bones or maybe medicine. Chamber pot. Yep. Yeah, it is. I'm chamber pot. Don't you think?
I wonder if it's a singer.
It looks like it. She was small.
Yep.
The dress belongs to the woman in the picture. Found the sun's out. Now you can actually breathe in here.
Shit.
You'll need to get a view from up top.
Here we are on top of the fort, looking down to the ground. And the weather's getting really nasty out here. It's all turned real gray, the wind's blowing. And we'll swing around here and show the rest of the building. This is the courtyard.
You know, that view hasn't changed much since this was built.
No. Imagine this place being hustle and bustling with people and wagons and stories and probably a whole bunch of ghosts wandering around. This is an actual old volcano that they got a lot of the rock from to build this fort. Long, long time ago.
Moving away though. If it was
This
gonna
is the
rain,
garden
it would rain all
of this fort. Got corn and I don't know what else is growing here. That didn't last very long. Little corn way in the back there. And work sheds where they worked on the wagons and did shoeing for the animals. And you can see here the weather, it's getting much worse. And we're going to sign off now.
Oh, it's coming this way, so this is gonna blow right over.
Can you imagine how hot it would be in here in the summer?
Oh man.
It'd be fine in the winter, but
I would say probably unbearable.
I think he's got you beat on tools. He's got more tools than you. Even when he
These
has
are
a
your
toolbox.
bellows that they used to use to pump air into the fire to get it hot enough to be able to bend the horseshoes and things. And there's the actual furnace that they forged all this stuff on. Now look at all those tools on the wall. Wow. That's quite a selection of tools.
Hay bales off the wagons.
This was their crane for the day.
And it even uses the similar. We use the
And the barn, of course. Every establishment has to have a barn. It's locked up, so we can't go inside. Too bad.